Hey everyone, how's it going? We're finally going to do our Gamma Alpha review now. We actually had this review ready to go a couple weeks back, but just before we dropped it, we had the Stylecraft Alpha come in as well, and that changed the nature of the review entirely because although you think you'd be reviewing two identical clippers, but it feels like using two very different clippers. Your hair's thinning out a bit. Gamma are clearly bringing this to the market as a direct competitor to the Magic Clip. So when you talk about the Gamma Alpha, I feel like you have to talk about the Magic Clip as well and make that comparison. Initially with this clipper, I was really taken with the 4-hour runtime, really taken with the charging stand that comes with it. That feels solid and premium. It also has a fluid lever on here with the measurements on there. Now, if you're gonna have those measurements on there, I personally prefer a click lever, but probably the biggest difference for me when using the Stylecraft Alpha was the far more robust, far better built, far better quality click lever that you've got here as well. I really enjoyed using this clipper when using the click lever. It felt more secure there. It didn't feel all bendy and flimsy. Really good addition to this clipper. Now, another great feature of this clipper as well is that when we took the blade off to make modifications, it actually comes with the Filthy mod that has the 4 holes in there. So you can stick wall blades on here, you can stick Andis Master blades on here. You can really up your game when it comes to chopping and changing these around. If you want those double magnetics on there that you get with the Andis Master blade, you can just stick that on here, no problem at all. However, I do advise you, if you are going to stick an Andis Master blade on here, you are going to have to use the deeper tooth cutting blade that comes with this clipper. That's the only way it's going to work. Get a little bit of extra out of those. You can change that up and see if that alters the performance better for you. I did swap out the static blade here at one point and put a Magic Clip blade on it and found that that did up the performance of the clipper a little bit. Now this Gamma Alpha I have here is the UK model. And the UK model is the one that has this shallow tooth static blade on it here. Now, from what I'm aware, the Gamma Alpha in the US is going to have a deeper tooth static blade on it there, which is a blade that we had a lot more success with on the Gamma Ergo. The blade, this one has the deeper tooth static blade on here as well, and that makes a big difference in the performance of this clipper. No catching, no snagging, no issues like that. Really smooth performance with it. So all in all, you take all those features from the Gamma Alpha that I already liked, the 4-hour runtime, the USB charging, the really good charging stand, and then you add that to this clipper with all the features that I like on this, with the deeper tooth blade and the better lever, the nicer colorways, the 4-hole Filthy mod in there so you can stick any blade on this at all. And suddenly, you know, what went from a really average review with the Gamma Alpha has gone up to a really favorable review with the Stylecraft Alpha. If I had the same comparison that I had earlier, but with the Stylecraft Alpha and the Magic Clip, I'd spend a lot more time thinking about that comparison, let me tell you. I'd be thinking a lot more before I made that choice. Now, you might think to yourself, here in the UK, you're only going to be able to find the Gamma Alpha option available to you because you won't see this in any wholesalers or anything, but you can order these from the Stylecraft website and they will ship them over to you from the US as well. So they are available to you here in the UK if you go through Stylecraft themselves.